Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video you will be notified. So I have to let you guys know that there is some gardening going on. Today is actually Wednesday, but you guys are most likely not going to see this video until tomorrow, which is Thursday. So happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Happy Turkey Day, whatever you call it. I hope you guys are enjoying your time with your family. I know that I intend to, which is why I am recording this video ahead of time, so that way it could just be up and out and I don't have to worry about it. And I will see you guys on Friday. Okay, so again, you have to excuse what's going on in the background. I have no control over that. I have no idea what they're doing because they usually only come on Tuesdays to do their gardening. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't have the slightest idea. Okay, but anyways, jumping right into things. So there was an article that was posted, I want to say a couple of times during this week and last week, regarding California and its unemployment program. So for those of you in California who were receiving unemployment benefits from the pandemic, PUA, the PEUC, all of those different programs or whatever, if you did not prove that you had any type of work history, then you may have to pay that money back. Okay, it says about 1 million Californians who got unemployment payments from the pandemic related federal benefit program now have to prove to the state that they had a prior work history or face paying back the benefits. And as far as I understand, it's not only your weekly amount, but it's that extra benefit that you were getting as well. So if it was $600 at one point, you're going to be paying that back. And then when it went to $300, you're going to be paying that back. So it's everything. Okay. A potential overpayment could be all benefits you received. Okay, this is coming from the state's Employment Development Department, which manages the California's unemployment program. It says, and EDD says it will add a 30% penalty if we determine that you intentionally gave false information or withheld information to receive benefits. According to the federal rules, the new documentation requirement could also apply to those who filed a claim and never even received a payment. Those affected got payments from the federally funded Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, which is the PUA. PUA was, of course, created in March of 2020 to ease the impact of the sudden, deep pandemic-triggered recession. Okay, PUA ended in early September. An estimated 2.9 million Californians got benefits from the program, which provided help for people who traditionally would not qualify for regular state-provided unemployment insurance, such as independent contractors and small business owners. Okay, so the main important part from that article is that you should have received some type of online correspondence, either in your email or in your online UI account, which is instructing you to upload some type of information proving that you had some type of work history, whether you were doing Uber, whether you were a small business owner, you're working from home. You have to upload some type of documentation so that they can go over it, just to prove that you in fact did have some type of work history. Okay, so I highly encourage you guys to check your online account and just be monitoring your email as well as your mail. It goes on to talk more about fraud, but I'm pretty sure you guys are already well aware of fraud and how bad it has gotten. So I'm not going to go too much into that. The next thing that I did want to talk to you guys about is a warning that is coming out from the feds. It says the feds issue a warning over school lunch program fraud. Now, this I didn't know was possible. In an advisory issued, I believe yesterday. Hold on one second. It erased from my screen. The Office of Inspector General of the Federal Communications Commission alerted EBB providers, beneficiaries, and the public to improper and abusive EBB program enrollments made in connection with the USDA National School Lunch Program's community eligibility provision. That was a whole lot. Okay, providers, sales agents are enrolling households in the EBB program by falsely claiming the household includes a dependent child who attends a CEP school. Okay, the advisory provides examples where the number of EBB households enrolled based on CEP school participation vastly outnumber the students actually enrolled in those schools. OIG reminds all EBB providers that they are required to implement policies and procedures for ensuring their EBB households are eligible for program support and they will be held liable for their agent's rule violation. OIG notes that as of today, which I believe was yesterday when this came out, the USAC has implemented some controls in response to concerns we shared with the Commission regarding this ongoing fraud. Okay, Inspector General David L. Hunt said, "Our office is committed to using every tool at our disposal to fight fraud, waste, and abuse in the EBB program. Advisories such as this play an important role in alerting program stakeholders that we will scrutinize carefully compliance with all program rules to identify and deter fraudulent practices." This to me just sounds like another excuse for them to make it more harder for people to be eligible for the program. I'm not doubting in my mind that there are people, in fact, out there doing things fraudulently, saying that they're eligible for whatever CEP, EBB, whatever this is. If you guys attend a CEP school, because I don't even know what that is, I have no doubt in my mind that there may be some people that are fraudulently doing whatever they need to do to survive. Some of it I think is just laziness, and some of it I think honestly is just a result of the fact that there's many people in the society that are living below the poverty line, and they really have no means to support themselves. And so they're doing any and everything that they can do to make sure that they have food on their table, make sure that they have shelter, just make sure that they have their basic necessities covered. Again, I'm not excusing the behavior, but I'm saying, I just feel like they're really, really quick to jump on the fraud bandwagon and start pulling resources from people. But it takes people a really long time, even when they're not fraudulent, to get these resources. People who really, really, really need them, it takes them a long time. They got to go through so much scrutiny, just in general. So for me, again, this is just another reason for them to have their finger in our business. That's just what it sounds like to me. Now, moving on, I know a lot of you guys are not going to want to hear about this, and I don't care, but we're going to be talking about what's going on with the vaccine mandate. It's on hold right now, but Biden administration has asked the court to appeal and reinstate the OSHA vaccine mandate. Okay, it says the Biden administration is asking the 6th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals to wipe away any order from another appeals court blocking its Occupational Safety and Health Administration vaccine mandate. Several lawsuits were brought challenging the OSHA mandate, and last week the cases were consolidated in the 6th Circuit, an appeals court that leans right, as 10 of its 16 active judges are Republican appointees. Okay, but before the cases were consolidated, the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, perhaps the most conservative appeals court in the country, issued its order blocking the mandate. Okay, in its filing overnight Tuesday, the Biden administration said the 5th Circuit erred in how its interpretation of the Occupational Safety and Health Act limited the law's reach, while also arguing that the Fifth Circuit had not taken into proper account the public health interest in letting the mandate go into effect. Simply put, delaying the standard would likely cost many lives per day, in addition to large numbers of hospitalizations, other serious health effects, and tremendous expenses, the administration said in the new filing. That is the confluence of harms of the highest order. Okay, so just in case you guys weren't clear on what it's talking about, basically we already know that Biden is trying to implement all these different mandates, okay, especially for larger companies that have 100 or more employees. He wants them to make it mandatory that employees be vaccinated, or they have to succumb to weekly testing. Okay, that's pretty expensive, but I believe what's going on is they're basically saying that it is an infringement on either, I think it's our civil or constitutional rights. I'm not exactly sure about the exact jargon of that, but it's basically an infringement of our rights. So they have that on hold as of right now, and Biden is pleading with them, trying to get them to reinstate it. It says the OSHA policy, which was formally unveiled earlier this month, mandates that companies with 100 or more employees require that employees are either vaccinated or wear facing coverings while undergoing regular testing. I agree with wearing masks, whether you're vaccinated or not. I've been saying that I agree with people wearing masks. I don't agree with employees having to go and get something that they don't want. And I feel like if they're going to be held liable for taking tests, that's also something that should be paid for by the government. Although I haven't seen any documentation or anything come out as to who's going to pay for these tests that everybody has to take. So I mean, I'm just saying, again, this is another way for them to stick their finger and be too much involved in what's going on in the world and not paying attention to the things that they need to be paying attention to. The administration told the Sixth Circuit that if it does not lift the order blocking the mandate, it should at least modify the Fifth Circuit order so that the masking and testing requirement can remain in effect during the pendency of this litigation. So that's all. I'm not going to really go in too much deeper. I don't want this video to be too long. I know you guys are spending time with your family, and 9 times out of 10, a lot of you guys aren't going to watch this video anyway. But to end off on a good note, I did want to go over emergency SNAP maximum benefits for December. There was, I want to say, 2 more states that have been added to the list, and I already have them written down, so I can just run through them really quickly. I am going to put a quick picture up on the screen for you guys as of right now. Again, this is Wednesday. So this is Wednesday at 11:40 a.m. I'm going to put a picture. There may be some more states that are approved. I highly doubt it, only because tomorrow is a holiday. So I'm going to say that most government agencies are probably in the works of being off tomorrow, probably are off today, but we'll see, okay? But nonetheless, this is as of Wednesday, okay? And then Friday, we're going to be right back on track. So as of today, for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for December, we have DC with regular issuance. We have Iowa, which is a new state, December 1st through the 10th. Kentucky, December 2nd through the 19th. Michigan, December 18th through the 27th. And then a catch up for the week of January 10th, 2022. Mississippi, we have December the 2nd. New Jersey, December the 1st through the 5th. North Carolina, December the 22nd through the 31st. Rhode Island, December 3rd. South Carolina, December the 1st through the 19th for current households. And then for new approved cases, they're going to be issuing these benefits all month long. Tennessee, we have December the 1st through the 20th. Virginia, December the 16th. Wisconsin, December the 18th. And then a catch up February the 19th, 2022. And then for Wyoming, as always, December the 2nd through the 5th, based off of the first initial of your last name. That is all that I have for you guys. Again, I hope you guys are really enjoying your holiday. I am most likely knee deep in some food somewhere at my brother's house, because that's where I am going. But happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Happy Thursday. I really do enjoy providing this content to you guys. So on that note, if you haven't already, definitely smash that like button, because it really does help to let YouTube know that you like what I'm doing and you want me to stick around, okay? And yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that and say, remember to live, love, and elevate. I hope you guys get your bellies full, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace, y'all.